And hello YouTube, and welcome back to another episode of the Zone TV Movie Entertainment. With me, your host Jonathan, once again bringing you my thoughts and review for tonight's episode of DC's Legends of Tomorrow Season 5, Episode 11. Gotta say, and of course before I begin, spoiler alert, so if you haven't seen the episode, catch up. This one was fun. I mean, nothing too big, nothing too, oh my god, they gotta save the world today. It was pretty much self-contained episode where the team, you know, they're at the Wave Rider doing their thing. They got a new guest, two new guests, I guess, if you can say that, in Astra and Gary bringing a dog into the Wave Rider. I know, very weird. But, oh, actually, you went, take it back. Instead of two guests, you actually have three guests. I forgot about one. And then, of course, you had, like I said before, Astra coming on board, which, you know, pretty much the queen of the underworld. And then, of course, you had Gary bringing in a little puppy. It's a pretty cute dog. But then, and then, of course, you have Mick bringing in his daughter. You know, he was trying to help her, you know, study for her history test. And where better to study for history than on a time machine? And then, of course, you know, you figure it would be a nice, little simple, a little fun episode. And then things go into chaos. And, of course, we get the return of Sarah Lance. But with one kicker, she kind of is blind now. But she kind of has the ability to see the future with anybody she touches. So how long is that going to stay on as a thing? No idea. You know, you figure, okay, it's temporary, sure. And then things start to happen where she gets these visions after she touches somebody and then sees them die. Then we find out the reason behind all that is because she was affected by Charlie's sisters, who, you know, who are pretty much gods, and, you know, that's probably the after effect. So who knows how long that's going to happen. While that's all happening, you have the team pretty much accusing Astra of stealing the rings again. You know, get the rings, give it to the sisters, and pretty much be in their good graces. So there's that. And then, of course, we find that it was Gary's dog. That was a hell dog. That was the one controlling, you know, Nate and the others, and Charlie. And pretty much them to take the rings and flush it down the toilet, which is very weird. And also sabotage the ship from it not flying anywhere or having power itself. So the team pretty much had to rely on their own strength and, you know, their own resources without technology. Constantine, of course, at the end of it, pretty much zapped the dog away, which normally no big deal, is a 5-second job. So there you go. It was just a fun little episode. Like I said, it wasn't too major. It wasn't too like, oh my god, they got to save the world right now. If they don't stop this thing, it's going to destroy humanity, you know, 10 times over. It was just a simple little episode contained inside the Wave Rider. I mean, we have had those before, sometimes worse than others, but this one was a little bit more funny. Obviously, Gary goofing up that he is. Listen, if you don't like the Gary character, that's fine. Sometimes he comes off as an annoying character. I find him funny and ridiculous at the same time, so I feel like he kind of gives the team the comedy balance that it needs for the show to work. Seeing Sarah without her eyes, but using her ears and her wits to pretty much get around, that was cool. Seeing them kind of not really trusting Astra, that's going to be a thing. So who knows how long Astra's going to play nice. She's probably going to go back to being her evil self later on until she gets stabbed in the back, and then she's going to eventually need the team to help her out. So, you know, that's going to happen eventually. My guess. Who knows? But, yeah. Very interesting episode, and hopefully Gary learns his lesson for bringing in stray animals that he shouldn't bring in. Wave Rider, and then of course Mick kind of bonded with his daughter again, being a good parent and trying to help her out. So he got that now. So yeah, like I said, simple episode, very fun. I enjoyed it. So leave a comment below. Let me know what you guys thought about it, and stay tuned for more. Thank you very much, and have a good night.